Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Koala. If you're new to my channel, I am a shamanic practitioner mainly within the Nordic shamanism, but I am also initiated into the Nustakarpa and Munaki rites within the Kiro medicine. And we are here today to do a dark moon ceremony. It's gonna be quite simple, and the thing about dark moon ceremonies and dark moon energies are that the main focus is going inward and clearing space for what's coming. And so if you have a lot of work to do, if you have something that you feel that you need to heal before you can move forward, then the dark moon is a time and a chance to do that, to really go inwards and really do the work. But it's also, you can also make it an opportunity to clear the way to do the healing, so that your intention for the new moon can be to do the healing for next moon lapse, so that you don't feel like you have to do everything right now. So today's gonna be quite a simple experience, I hope, and we're gonna clear the way for the new moon and for the next phase in the moon and for the entire moon lap that starts from the new moon. So we're gonna open sacred space. We are going to do a clearing meditation, which is a variation of the same meditation I do most mornings, and that's just to clear our mind, clear our body, clear our spirit, to really make space for the opportunity to let go of what we really need to let go of, so that we're not disturbed by smaller things that might not even be ours. So we're gonna clear those first through just a simple meditation practice, and then we're gonna sit down for a few minutes and ask ourselves and talk about what do we really want to clear this time. And yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that. And I also have my runes, because I'm gonna ask my runes a question. And if you have runes, or if you have cards like tarot cards or oracle cards or something like that, you can use that instead. And that's just as a medium between ourselves and our higher self, because sometimes we can be blinded or blocked from what we really need in this moment in time, and we are more focused on what we want, and it can hinder us on our way forward. So, and then we're gonna do the clearing of what we need to clear for the new moon, and yeah, that's kind of about it. And then eventually we're gonna close sacred space. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm gonna light my candle. There you go. Light my candle. And we're gonna clear the space. I have some sage from a friend that grows her own. That's the only kind of sage I use nowadays. So I'm gonna take about half of this. Yeah. And clear the space around me. So I light this on the candle, and I have a shell. And I'm gonna speak in Swedish, and then I'm gonna explain afterwards. Luftens rök och jordens eld, ren och välsignad detta hem och denna här. Du vägar ondska, du vägar rädsla, bara gott. Vi är så kärlek får finnas här. Luftens rök och jordens eld, ren och välsignad detta medicinspace. Du vägar ondska, du vägar rädsla, bara gott. Vi är så kärlek får finnas här. Luftens rök och jordens eld, ren och välsignad denna medicinman. Du vägar ondska, du vägar rädsla, bara gott. Och just så kärlek får finnas här. Yes, I'm clearing under the soles of my feet. So what I'm doing right there is I have a rhyme. I think that's the word in English for doing it. So it's basically I'm gonna try and translate it inside my head. Okay, so it starts with smoke of air, fire of earth, clear and bless, and then I name what I want to clear and bless, which in this case is the space around me, and then my home, the space, and myself. So I did that 3 times, and then it's ended with only good can be left or can remain, so that only positive energies and vibes can be left. And sometimes I also add in to remove stagnation and put energies in motion. I didn't really feel the need to do that this time, but I go with my intuition, and that's the most important thing when you work with energies, to learn how it works, of course, and then when you have the knowledge, you go with your intuition, so that, because that's the best of both worlds, knowledge and intuition, when they go hand in hand. So yeah, we're gonna open sacred space. I'm gonna get my rattle. Okay, so I'm gonna open in my Nordic way, both in Swedish and in English. So I'm gonna open in Swedish first. I'm gonna open every direction in English and then in Swedish to get the flow of things. I hope that flow will work. I want you to understand, but I need it to be in my language to really, because it has to come from the heart, and stumbling on words doesn't help in the opening. And it's been such a long time since I've done this in English, and I usually do it in English within the Kero medicine, but now I want to open in my Nordic ways. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna start in the east, and then we go clockwise. So east, south, west, and north. So we turn to the east, to the wind, to spring, to the dawn of time. And we greet and welcome everyone from East that want to join us in this circle and this dark moon ceremony today. Vi hälsar öster, vinden, våren och gryningen. Vi hälsar alla från öster som är med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Aho! We turn to the south, to the summer, to the heat of fire, and to the fire of the earth, fire of the sun. And we welcome everyone from south that wants to join us in this circle and this dark moon ceremony today. Welcome. Vi hälsar söder, sommaren, hettan och elden. Vi hälsar alla från söder som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Aho! We turn to the west, to the water, to the fall, and to the dusk. We welcome everyone from west that wants to join us in this circle and this dark moon ceremony. Vi hälsar väster, vattnet, hösten och skymningen. Vi hälsar alla från väster som är med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Vi välkomnar intuition, vägledning, visdom och flöde från väster. Aho. We turn to the north and we welcome the deep forests and the thick ice, our power animals and spirit animals, our ancestors, those who have come before us and who will come after us. And we welcome everyone from north that wants to join us in this ceremony, in this circle and this dark moon ceremony. Welcome, north. Vi hälsar norr, de djupa skogarna, den tjocka isen, kraftdjur och skyddsandar. Vi hälsar alla från norr som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermoln i ceremoni. Aho. And the Earth Mother. Earth Mother Pachamama. We greet you today and ask you to hold us in your sacred embrace through this circle, all the way through this circle and afterwards, when we need to ground ourselves and our magic and medicine. Welcome. Moder Jord, håll oss i din trygga famn. Vi är här för att hedra och läka alla dina barn. Vi ber dig att hålla oss i din trygga famn under hela denna ceremoni och även efter, när vi behöver jorda oss. Aho. Sky Father, Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, Star Nations. Hold space for us during this circle and this dark moon ceremony. Let in the light with the healing and love from cosmos and the universe, from the great mystery. Welcome, Father Sky. Fader himmel, universum och det stora mysteriet, kom en vakande hand över oss under denna cirkel och denna ceremoni. Fader sol, mormor måne, stjärnationer, vi välkomnar ert ljus och er visdom. Du som har 1000 namn men också är den onämnbare, Great Spirit, tack för att vi får samlas här idag, sjunga livets sång ännu en gång. Aho. You who have 1,000 names, Spirit, thank you for gathering us here today to celebrate the dark moon together and to sing the song of life one more time. Aho. We stand here in the middle of the earth, in the middle of life, in the middle of the cosmos. In our own power, our own magic, our own medicine that grows stronger by each day. We are gathered here today to celebrate the dark moon ceremony and to let go of whatever we need to let go of, to step into the new moon in a few days. Vi står här i mitten av världen i vår egen kraft, vår egen magi och vår egen medicin som blir starkare för varje dag. Vi har samlats här idag för att fira mörkermånen tillsammans, för att släppa det vi behöver släppa, för att kliva in i ett nytt månvarv under nymånen om några dagar. I stand here as Koala, Caspian Koala, Moss Moon. And I welcome all the spirits and all the people and all the animals and other creatures and beings that want to join us in this ceremony today. Vi står här som Caspian, Koala, Mossmåne och välkomna alla som vill ha med oss i denna cirkel. Välkomna. Aho. Okay, so that was a bit longer than usual, of course, because I did it in 2 languages. That's just how it goes. And it will be easier the next time. So, it will go faster the next time, I think. It's just, my mind, I don't know where my mind is. But it's easier to think in English now that I've opened Sacred Space. Okay, so we're gonna do a clearing meditation, and so I want you to open your Viracochas, and this is something from the Kiro medicine from 4 Winds, where I went to where I took classes took a course to become a Munaki practitioner. So this is a practice we use within that I really like, and I have adopted it into almost all of my practices. It's not something we do in the Nordic tradition. We have our own ways, but this is how I wanted to do it now. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna open our Viracocha, which is our 8th chakra, which resides above our heads. It's a golden chakra, a golden ball of light. we're gonna open that and step into it and work within that to really let go. So if you don't, if you don't feel like going deep today, if you don't feel like really going deep, you just may be curious about what I'm doing here today, then don't do this. Don't open the Viracocha, don't open the 8th chakra. Do everything, just don't open and don't close that one. So, because that's the deep part, so you can still let go of things, you can still do the work, but it's deeper and it's clearing really our whole archive of life, of everything that we've been, everything that we are. It's like doing a spring cleaning of your house, but the house is you. The temple is you. It's you. So if you're just a bit curious, then don't open your Viracocha. Just close your eyes and listen to my voice and do the meditation together with me. Okay, so to open the Viracocha, we put our hands to our heart, close to our heart, so that we can feel the heartbeat. Focus on your heart, and if you have a hard time listening to your heart or hearing your heartbeat, then just focus on your breathing and breathe calmly, and just focus on centering yourself in your heart space. You don't have to focus on the heartbeat. I know that some people have like a phobia for heartbeats and the pulse, so that's fine. So we're going to take a deep breath, and the breath is going to be from all the way from the bum and up to the head. So from the root to your crown when you breathe in, and then when you breathe out, you lower your awareness from the crown into your heart. So breathe in and out. And rest in your heart space. And one more time, breathe in and lift. Breathe out. Rest in your heart space. And on the next breath, we're going to actually open the Viracocha. We're going to raise our hands above our heads when we breathe in, and when we breathe out, we're going to move the hands away from each other and find that ball of light outside above our heads. So we breathe in and lift. Breathe out, separate your hands, and look for the Viracocha by pulling your hands closer together and then further apart until you can feel a resistance or a heat or a tingling, and you've found your Viracocha. I have found mine, but I'm gonna silently count to 20 to give you some time to find yours. Okay, so put your hands inside of your Viracocha so that you can expand it outwards. So put your hands inside, take a deep breath. And when you breathe out, you lower your hands and you expand your Viracocha around you. Stepping into it from below. You can also visualize it as you are drawing curtains around you, golden curtains that hold you inside of them. So all sides you have, on all sides you have your golden light. And you're sitting within your Viracocha. And now we're gonna start with the clearing meditation part. So we have opened our Viracocha, and the next phase is to sit with our palms facing downwards. So just sit comfortably. It's a bit easier on the process if you sit with your legs in a 90-degree angle, like as if you're sitting on a chair. So if you're sitting on a couch like I am, then move a bit forward so that you can sit with your feet on the ground. That's a bit easier. But if you want to skip the easy and just be comfortable, you can curl up in the couch in a lotus position or whatever. So palms facing downward. Take a deep breath to just relax. Focus on the bubble above your head. So you are sitting within a bubble of light, and above your head above our head we open a little hatch or a little window, and we let a purple light of the cosmos in through this opening, and this purple light is absorbing. It's absorbent, it absorbs everything that we don't need, energies of other people, energies that we don't need, that we've taken on, that aren't yours, and energies that we need to clear, not to form new blockages. So start with welcoming this purple light around you in your bubble, so that you are bathing in this purple light. Imagine it being water, like purple water, and you are bathing inside it, but you can breathe. Like you are again inside the womb of the Earth Mother, of your mother. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. The Earth Mother is here to hold you, to help you clear those energies. So when we are bathing in this purple light, we let the purple light in through our crown chakra. We let it fill our mind, absorbing all the thoughts and thought patterns that we need to let go of. And most importantly, that we are now ready to let go of. You can also scan each part of your body when we go through it. And if you find blockages or heavy energies, take a deep breath and let it go. And let it be absorbed by this purple light. And we let the purple light fill our throat and our neck. And then our shoulders and our arms, all the way out to our fingertips. And then our hearts and our lungs, our heart space. And also the skin and the muscles, every part of our body, our energy body and our physical body is being cleared. And the purple light is absorbing everything we don't need. We let the purple light down the spine, into our stomach, into all and every one of our inner organs, our liver, our kidneys, our intestines, and finally our genitals. And we let the purple light all the way down to the tailbone, and here we grow a tail if we don't have a tail, and I mean a spiritual tail. We grow a tail that finds its way through whatever we are sitting on, through the house we're sitting in. It finds its way through the ground of the house, and the ground that the house is sitting upon, through layer upon layer of bedrock and water, sand and clay, all the way down to the Earth Mother, deep, deep down. And we plant our tail root here, the first step to really grounding ourselves. And it's also through these roots that we will plant, that we will let go of the purple energy and everything it's absorbed when we are done. So move your awareness back to the lower parts of your spine and to your tailbone, and let the purple light fill your bum, your legs, your thighs, your knees, your shins, all the way down to your feet and toes. And here we grow some more roots if we have none, and if we have our roots ready, just let them find their way through whatever you're sitting on, through the house you're sitting in and the ground that the house rests upon, through layer upon layer of bedrock and water, all the way down to the Earth Mother, deep, deep down to the center of the earth, and plant your roots here. So now we are filled with this purple light, we are bathing in purple light, and we're gonna let go of the purple light. So once again, focus your awareness at the top of your head. And we're gonna let the bright white light in through the top of our head and the top of our bubble. So we're gonna breathe in this white light. So when we breathe out, we let go of purple light and just let it slowly sink, like we're pulling the bottom thing of a bathtub and just letting the water out, you know. So when we breathe in the white light, and when we breathe out, we let go. And give all of the purple light and everything it's absorbed to the Earth Mother. So we start with breathing in some white bright light. We let it fill our heads so that we can breathe it in. Fill our lungs with the bright white light, pushing the purple light to the sides and downwards. So breathe in, breathe out, and just let the purple light sink outside and around you and inside you. So the purple light is now cleared from your head and from around your head. And we breathe in some more white light, and then on the next breath we breathe out and let go of the purple energy in our arms and our hands and the space around us down to our belly button. Breathe in bright white light. Exhale and let go. And on the next breath we let go of the purple energy all the way down to our belly button inside of us. So breathe in white light. Let go of purple light. And don't push, don't pull, don't force, just let go. So on the next breath we let go of all the purple light in our bum and our tailbone. Breathe in, out, and release. All the way down to the Earth Mother's heart. And on the next breath we let go of the purple light in our legs all the way down to our feet. And at the same time we also let go of the purple light around us down to our feet. Breathe in white light. Breathe out and let go. So now there's just a puddle of purple energy at our feet. And on the next breath we're gonna let go of the last bit of purple light within our bubble and within our feet and our roots. Breathe in bright white light. Exhale and let go. And keep your awareness in with the Earth Mother in her heart. And your left hand you flip so that the palm is facing upward, and your right hand you put on your heart. Focus on your heart space, but also keep your awareness by the Earth Mother and feel her pulse. Her deep, slow vibration that holds us and nourishes us. Feel her energy and give her energy a color so that it is more easily absorbed, and just welcome her energy and her love and her care, and let that energy fill you. For every heartbeat, for every breath you take, just receive. Just welcome her energy into your roots, your feet, your legs, knees and thighs, your bum and your spine, your stomach, your heart and lungs, your shoulders and your arms. Release your right hand from your heart and keep the palm facing upward in your lap or on your knees, and welcome her energy into your throat, into your jaws and ears, nose and eyes, forehead and crown, and let the energy of the Earth Mother marry the energy of the Sky Father, the bright white light, forming rainbows around you in your bubble. The Earth Mother meets the Sky Father in your heart, and the energy in the heart chakra is swirling in balance, balancing your entire energy body. And the Earth Mother's energy is also giving strength to your bones, to your muscles, to every cell in your physical body, from the tip of your toes to your fingers and your crown. Even your hair and your nails are getting stronger. And now we have released everything that isn't ours, all the energy that we needed to let go of. We're gonna keep working within our Viracocha, but we're gonna take a few deep breaths together to come back to the here and now so that we can open our eyes and continue the ceremony. So, focus on your feet. Take a deep breath and smell whatever the smell is in the air. For me it's a bit of sage, it's a bit of the tea I drank before. So take a deep breath in and focus on your sense of smell. Breathe in. Breathe out and wiggle your toes. And now you focus on your stomach, your navel, and when you breathe in, you're gonna focus on your sense of taste. So breathe in and taste whatever you ate last or drank last. And when you breathe out, I want you to flex your spine and roll your shoulders. And on our next breath, we're gonna focus on our sense of touch and feeling. So we're gonna breathe in and stretch our arms, and we're gonna breathe out and feel our skin and our clothes with our fingertips. So breathe in and stretch. Breathe out and touch. And on our next breath, we're gonna focus on hearing. So we're gonna fill our lungs with air. And then we're gonna hold our breath and count to 3 before we breathe out through our nose and our ears. And that's when I want you to listen to any sound that isn't my voice in your physical space. So not the wind from my window, but something in your room or space. Breathe in and feel your lungs. Count to 3. Breathe out through your nose and ears. And listen. And on our next breath, it's time to open our eyes, and we're gonna do that by first remembering what the room around us looks like. And we're gonna choose an object to focus our gaze upon when we open our eyes to help us ground ourselves in the here and now. You can also choose 2 objects that you move your eyes from and to, one closer to you and one further away. So remember what your room around you looks like, what you have in front of you and to the sides and above. Pick an object or 2, breathe in. Breathe out. Open your eyes when you are ready and focus your gaze upon that object. Maybe move your eyes to another object. And then back again. And then watch the screen. Welcome back. Okay, so to decide what we want to let go of that will help us walk into the new moon and the new moon lap together, the new moon cycle, we have to know what we don't have to know, but one way is to because we want to prepare ourselves for the new moon. So you might already now have an intention that you want to set for the new moon, or something you want to work with during the next moon cycle. So what do you need to let go of for that to happen? What do you need to make space for by doing something? So whatever it is, maybe you have a new project and you need to clear some bookshelves or some physical space, or you need to clean or whatever. We can work with that intention of letting go first. So that's an easy pick. That's if you have a new project or something that you want to do, just focus on that intention of letting go of the things that you need to let go of to make that happen. So I'm gonna just give you a couple of minutes to 2 minutes to think about that, and I'm gonna write down what I want to release myself during those 2 minutes, and we will be back here in 2 minutes. And I'm just gonna move my gaze to my journal over here, and I will see you in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so welcome back. If you need more time, you can pause the video and then keep watching. If you are watching this when it premieres, that means that you will be behind in the chat and that sort of thing. So if that's a decision you make, then you will have to know that. So I have now put my intention of release in on a little note that I'm gonna burn in a few moments. But before that, we're gonna bring out our divination tools. So for me, that's my runes. And I am so sorry if you can hear all that. They are emptying the trash cans. Of course they are. So we're simply gonna ask our divination tools what we need to let go of that we might not be aware that we need to let go of. So anything that we don't see, anything that we are not being aware of, that we keep hiding from ourselves or that is hidden from us. So we bring that up into the light. So I'm gonna sound my runes, and then I'm gonna blow into my bag and I'm gonna pull a rune for myself, and during that time you can mute me if you'd like. If you want to hear me sounding the runes, of course don't mute me. And then ask your tools the same question if there's something that you need to release that you are not aware of. So I'm holding my runes in my hands. They're resting in my lap. Utushasrid kengi fuvinya hagalna disiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingoda lagesfe. Utushasrid kengi fuvinya hagalna disiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingoda lagesfe. Utushasrid kengi fuvinya hagalna disiara pertra iu algi soltyr bjerka maderlagu ingoda lagesfe. Okay. And I breathe into my runes simply to greet them once more and to ask my question. So this happens sometimes. I got the empty room and the simple answer of nah, nope. So I'm gonna release what I intended to release in the first place. But this is a really good practice to do to use some kind of divination tools, some kind of medium between you and your higher self if you don't feel really connected, or if you might feel like there is something. It's just an easy thing to do to make sure that you are ready for the next stage of your life, basically. So I'm gonna trust destiny. I'm gonna have faith. Okay. So don't overthink your answer. Just let it be whatever it is, and then we're gonna write down whatever it is. So I have my little here, but just find a piece of paper find your piece of paper that you have for this ceremony and write down whatever you want to release. And maybe fold it up. So we're gonna take 1 minute to do that, so don't feel stressed. Okay, so, and I had written in the description for this premiere that you could use a stick, so that's also a way. I'm gonna actually burn them both, so I'm gonna blow my intention into this and then I'm gonna burn it together with my little note. So I have my shell, and I'm gonna burn it in, and I will take my stick and we hold it like this with these fingers. I don't know the English word for these fingers. Index? Maybe. So hold like this and then form like a ball behind them. And then blow your intention into the stick. So release whatever you need to release into the stick. And then burn. Burn, baby, burn. I don't want the smoke in my face. But it's kind of coming in my face, so I'm guessing that is more clearing. I'm gonna just welcome it. It doesn't smell bad. Okay, so I had some sage left and it caught on fire. I needed to clear some more apparently. So I'm just gonna let that burn. It's done soon. Okay, so yeah, that's an easy way to just do it. And you can, when we have closed sacred space and go about our day and our night and so forth, this isn't your only time to do this. You can do it how many more times you want before the new moon. So the moon is new around 1 p.m. Central European time. I'm not sure if it's daylight saving time or if it's I'm not sure what, but around 1:30 p.m. Central European time, the moon is on Friday. The moon is new, so for the next 24 hours or so, you have a chance to let go of more things, and sometimes we have dreams that to help us. You even have tomorrow morning. If you live by Central European time, that means you have Friday morning to do more clearing. If you want to, you can watch this video again if you want the meditation part, for example, and maybe the sacred space. But you don't have to do it. You can do it by yourself in your own time, in your own space, and etc. So just know that this is what you and I do together, but it isn't the one and only time to do this. So the next ceremony. Okay, so before I talk about that, we're gonna close our Viracocha chest. They have been open for a while now, so we're gonna focus on the bright golden light around us. That is our Viracochas, and we're gonna gather the bright light, the golden light, by our feet. So if you imagine them being curtains around you, just lift the curtains back up to the space above your head. And then we take it in through our crown chakra, we breathe it in, and then let it land in our mind, our heart, and our stomach. So we focus on the golden curtains, the golden light. And we take a deep breath in and lift it. And breathe out and just find that ball. Find the energy that you have gathered back up above your head. And when you found it, you bring it down to your crown chakra and you breathe in. Breathe out and let it land in your mind. So this is energy that contains the absence of what we let go of, and the presence of what we received. And we received energy from the Earth Mother and the Sky Father. And let it land in your heart and then in your stomach, and the bubble is closed. So, whew. Yeah, that felt good. The whole process felt good, but this especially felt good to be back in the here and now. Yeah. Okay, so on to the next subject. Yeah, so the next time we meet is for the new moon, and that's just in a couple of days. So, as I said, the moon is full. No, the moon is new. English is a tough language sometimes. It's like tongue twisting. The moon is new on Friday, midday, in Central European time. Please look up if you are in another country or another area of the world and with time difference, because I'm in Sweden. Then look up when the moon is new for you, so that you can so that you know. So and I prefer to do my new moon ceremonies in the mornings. So I'm gonna do the ceremony on Friday morning, and we're gonna meet back. We're gonna meet here on YouTube again before noon on Friday. I'm gonna write down the exact time, sometime during Friday. So before Friday is over, you're gonna know when we're gonna meet here on Saturday. So there's as you've seen, it's been a bit of a shift in the schedule, but it's to accommodate the moon and walk this journey together. So yeah, before that, just figure out what you really want, what intention you want for the new moon, for the new moon cycle. And remember that to make it simple, if you have high ambitions, then think about how you can maybe layer that so that it is either make it simple but direct. If you have this ambition, you can make maybe it into this intention. Or if it's like a big ambition with a lot of different intentions within it, then pick where you want to start. Maybe it can have a domino effect later on, so if you can find where you start, then you will have like a smooth sailing afterwards. But just think about that so that you are not going too much all in, because if you have too many intentions or too big of an intention, then it's just gonna blow up in your face, and it can give you either something you don't really want or need. You can draw something into you that isn't really what you wanted because you've been too ambitious or too vague about it, because the bigger ambition, the vaguer intention, and we need to set a clear intention, and we need to use our words properly to do this. And I set my intentions both in English and in Swedish. It depends on where I'm at in the moment. So now, when I've been talking with you for a while, I did my intention for releasing in English because I could really feel that. But if I just sit by myself, it's in Swedish, so you can do it in your native language. You don't have to do it in English, even though I'm speaking English. And now my tongue is tired, so I'm gonna say thank you for being here today, and we're gonna close Sacred Space, and we will see each other for the new moon. So we go backwards in the Nordic tradition. We start in the north and go counterclockwise back to the east, and then Earth Mother and Sky Father. Okay. We turn to the north and we thank everyone from the north that's been a part of this circle and a part of this dark moon ceremony today. We thank the deep forests and the thick ice, the guarding spirits and the power animals of the north. And we thank our ancestors, those who have come before us and those who will come after us. Thank you for joining us in this circle and this dark moon ceremony today. Vi tackar norr, de djupa skogarna, den tjocka isen, kraftdjur och skyddsandar. Vi tackar alla från norr som med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Aho! We turn to the west, to the water, the fall, autumn, and the dusk, and the energies of the west. And we thank everyone from the west that has joined us in this circle and in this dark moon ceremony. Vi tackar väster, vattnet, hösten och skymningen. Vi tackar alla från väster som med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Vi tackar för intuition, vägledning, visdom och flöde från väster. Aho! We turn to the south, to the summer, the heat of fire and the fire of earth and the fire of the sun. We thank everyone that has joined us from the south in this circle, in this dark moon ceremony. Thank you. Until next time. Vi tackar söder, sommaren, hettan, elden. Vi tackar alla från söder som varit med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Aho! We turn to the east. We turn to the east, to the energies of spring, to the element of wind, and to the energies of the dawn, of the rising sun. And we thank everyone that has come from the east today to join us in this circle and this dark moon ceremony. Thank you. Vi tackar vinden, Vi tackar östervinden, våren, gryningen. Vi tackar alla från öster som varit med oss i denna cirkel och denna mörkermåneceremoni. Tack. Aho. Earth Mother, thank you for holding us in your sweet embrace. Thank you for nourishing us. Thank you for holding us all the way through our ceremony and for holding us now when we need to keep letting go and to ground our magic and our medicine. Thank you for holding us. Thank you for your love. Vi tackar dig, Moder Jord, för att du har hållit oss i din trygga famn under denna ceremoni och även efter denna ceremoni. Tack för att du ger oss näring, för att du håller oss och för att du jordar oss och våra medicin och våra magi. Aho. Sky Father, thank you for holding your protective hand above our heads. Thank you for letting in the light and the love from the cosmos and the universe. Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, Star Nations, thank you for your light and your wisdom. You who have 1,000 names, thank you for gathering us here tonight, today, in this circle, in this dark moon ceremony, to sing the song of life one more time. Fader himmel, universum och det stora mysteriet, tack för att du hållit en vakande hand över oss under denna ceremoni. Fader sol, mormor måne, stjärnationer, tack för ert ljus och er visdom. Tack Fader himmel för att du har släppt in ljuset, visdomen och kärleken från kosmos och det stora mysteriet under denna ceremoni. Tack. Aho. We stand here in the middle of the circle, in the middle of life, in the middle of the cosmos, in our own medicine, our own magic, and our own power that grows stronger by each day. Today we have gathered here together to celebrate the dark moon and to let go of whatever we need to let go of to step into the new moon in a few days. And I thank everyone that has joined me in this circle today. Vi står här i mitten av världen i vår egen kraft, vår egen magi och vår egen medicin som blir starkare för varje dag. Idag har vi samlats här för att fira mörkermånen tillsammans. Och släppa allt som vi behöver släppa för att gå in i nymånen om några dagar. Jag står här som Caspian, Koala, mossmån av rävklanen och tackar alla som varit med mig i denna cirkel. I stand here as Caspian, Koala, moss moon, he who dances with the animals and walks with the animals. And thank everyone who has joined me in this circle today. Aho. Until next time, walk in beauty.